they're about 12 miles south of the future home of the Chargers at the current home of the Chargers, and that's Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Green Bay Packers and our home team. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Drop deep, drop deep. Kill. Switch. Check. Watch the air.
Melvin Gordon, the two-time Pro Bowler. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular shots.
And his first carry, he loses the football. And the Packers pick it up. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Well, he's not the starter coming in, getting his first carry off the bench. That's not the way to earn more carries.
You have to stay in the game, even if you're not on the field, right? Stay mentally sharp, stay ready. And above all, when you get into the game, hold on to the football. Don't let the other team have it.
Well, here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold.
49 months.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And he's going to take it. His 11th touchdown of the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at his 4th. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48-yard line.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The Charger drive about to get going. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together.
And his throw intercepted by the all-pro corner Kyle Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave them with a third down.
Watch that in. Cat 300. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. He's got the tight end, Sternberger. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Hey, 626. Hey, shoot.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. They'll get this complete to the Notre Dame man, Equinemius St. Brown. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Rodgers will bring him up to the line, 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. 2 touchdown passes now here in this first quarter for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
But when the highlight is shown of this play, all attention is going to be on the person running with the football. But how about the group as a whole, setting up that big-time return, yardage that we won't even account for in the box score, may help them win the game.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
Check 43. Hey, 79! 79! White! Check curls, check 22 jet bomber, 22 jet.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Zadarius Smith, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And some space here. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. How about this first quarter for them throwing the football?
This defense has 0 answers to what they've seen so far with the ball in the air. I'm not sure how they're going to change things around, but offensively, I keep attacking. I keep throwing the football until they make me change. Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Go! Go right!
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. He's got Adams comes on the hookup. Coming into the week, he's the NFL's leader in receiving yards. There's his first catch, and it's good for a first down.
Six, pull it high.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his O-line and just went.
So there's 2 ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll try to throw here. Rivers. That is incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Rivers. Oh, the rookie nearly had the pick. Probably should have had it. 3rd down now. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. What a great surprise Austin Eckler has turned out to be. That's the kid that was undrafted out of Western State, signed with the Chargers in 2017, and then last season, 554 yards at 5.2 yards per carry, and then he was also effective catching the football. 39 receptions, over 400 yards there. A great compliment to Melvin Gordon. From the 31, Rivers. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards there, and the Chargers have a first down. A first red zone opportunity here for the Chargers. 1st and 10 at the 19.
Hey, go orange. Orange.
From the gun, Rivers. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Rashawn Gary, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18, and on this one he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Rivers fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Packers pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Jordan Phillips with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Here's J.K. Scott now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Returning, it's Benjamin. Now a late flag comes in as they got him down via the face mask, and that'll give him even better starting position. A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. From the gun, Rivers finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Rivers, he leaves to Eckler on the draw. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Run you over. Alert flare. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Kill. Orange box 4.
Rivers to throw it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
It's now 2nd and goal from the 8-yard line.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Badgley able to knock this one through. The Chargers, a team that's really been plagued by poor field goal kicking the last decade or so, but I think they feel they've solved their problems with Badgley.
I would say so. He went 15 for 16 in 10 games last season, undrafted out of Miami. And remember, he had 5 field goals in the playoffs against the Baltimore Ravens.
So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. And it's a short kick, taken right around the 19. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Now left side on the swing pass. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down. Now a play fake here on first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
They go play action here on first down. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in the second half. Instead, it's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And Adams has it complete. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Crosby with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. The intended receiver there, Allen. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Now Rodgers to throw again. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him to first. On first down, Rodgers. He completes it to Jones. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down. Throwing again on second down. Rodgers. Oh, he shifts past him. It's caught here by Adams. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. To throw, it's Rodgers. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. On 2nd and 2, Rivers. That's complete. It's Gordon. Gordon loses the football. It's loose. And the Packers pick it up. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Come on. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers. He'll get this one to the Golden Domer, St. Brown. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A good pickup there at 22.
Hey, check 26. Hey, check 26.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
30. 49 to Mike. 49. Hey, my 7. We ain't beginning to tear you up. Run. Don't get nervous.
Rodgers now throwing again. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since.
Mike, 49.
And again, it's Rodgers being chased out left. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Let's go, defense. Let's go. 50.
Working from the gun. Rodgers got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers on fire. His 5th touchdown pass of the ball game as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, if they're out there, we'll see if they can pick those things back up. So now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a first down L.A. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Gordon on first down. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. On 2nd and 9. Rivers nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And his throw intercepted by the all-pro corner, Kyle Fuller. There he goes, left side. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
Box it.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A really nice gain at 25 yards. Rodgers now on first down. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now Rodgers. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. The Packers on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. Now they get a fourth-quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That was a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. To throw on 2nd and 6. Rivers, he'll get this to Eckler. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. Working out of the gun, Rivers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
A gain there of 30 big ones. From the red zone now, Rivers. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Eckler. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Complete. Hunter Henry with the grab. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. Gordon. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Here's Rivers. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone.
12. 26 Mike.
Stop your whining.
Hey, wahoo!
4th down, Rivers. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. From the gun, Rivers. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. That's Thomas Davis on the sack. Came in the league way back in 2005. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds. And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line.
Here I come. Hey, Delta. You draw court.
Rivers. And this is complete. It's Allen. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Now from the 7, here's second and goal. Rivers. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. To throw is Rivers. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
The tackle by Melvin Ingram. A 3-yard gain on the play brings up third down.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all this one.